Come here and give Mommy a big sloppy kiss.
I don't want to kiss you, Martha.
I want a big sloppy kiss.
Where are these people? Where are these people you invited?
Party party. Get the door.
You answer it.
Get to that door, you. I'll fix you, you.
To you.
Come in! I said get to that door.
Yes, love. Whatever love wants. Isn't it nice how there are still people who are polite enough to not barge in, even if there is a subhuman beast yelling at them from the inside?
Fuck you! Very good, George.
Thank you, Martha.
Really good.
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
You did a good job. I mean, you really fixed it.
Uh-huh.
It's the most life you've shown in a long time.
Oh, well, you bring out the best in me, baby.
Yeah, pygmy hunting.
Pygmy.
You're really a bastard.
I?
Yes, you.
Well, if the quarterback there's a pygmy, then you've certainly changed your style. What do you have to now? Giants?
You make me sick.
It's perfectly alright for you. I mean, you can run around like a hopped-up Arab, slashing at everything in sight, scarring up half the world if you want to. Oh, but somebody else try it? No, sir.
You miserable.
But baby, I did it all for you. Well, I thought you'd like it. It's sort of your style, isn't it? Blood, carnage, and all. Why, I thought you'd get all excited, sort of heave and pant and come running at me, your melons bobbling.
You've really screwed up, George.
I'm warning you, Martha.
I mean it. You really have.
You can sit there, in that chair of yours. You can sit there with gin running out of your mouth, and you can humiliate me all night long. You can tear me apart. And that's all right? That's perfectly okay.
You can stand it.
I cannot stand
You
it.
can stand it. You married me for it.
That is a desperately sick lie.
Don't you know it even yet?
Oh, Martha,
My arm has gotten tired whipping you.
you're mad.
For 23 years.
Martha, you're delusional. You're delusional.
No. It's not what I want.
I thought at least you were onto yourself. I didn't know.
I'm on to
I
myself.
didn't. No. You're sick.
I'll show you who's sick.
All right, Martha.
I'll show you who's sick. I'll show you!
Stop it! Now stop it!
I'll show you who's sick. Boy, you're having a field day, huh? Well, I'm going to finish you. And by the time I'm through with you...
You and the quarterback are going to finish me. And when you're done, you'll wish you had never brought up our son.
You.
No, I warned you, Martha.
I'm impressed.
I warned you not to go too far.
I'm just beginning.
I'm numbed enough now to take you on when we're alone. I don't listen. Or when I do listen, I sift everything, bring everything down to reflex response, so I don't really hear you. It's the best way to manage it.
Nuts.
Then you can go on like that for as long as you want. But when you're
Have
done...
you ever listened to your sentences, George? Have you ever listened to the way that you talk? You're so friggin' convoluted, that's what you are. You talk like you were writing one of your stupid papers.
I've got to find some way to really get at you.
Oh, you've got to be, George. 23 years of you has been quite enough. You don't have to do anything. Do you want to know what's happened, George? Do you want to know what's really happened? It snapped, finally.
Come off it, Martha.
I've tried. I've really tried.
You're a monster. You are.
I'm loud, and I'm vulgar, and I wear the pants in this house because somebody has to, but I am not a monster. I am not!
You're spoiled, self-indulgent, willful, dirty-minded, liquor-ridden.
Stop! It might Look, I'm not going to try to get through to you anymore. I'm not going to try. There was a second back there, maybe just a second, when I could have gotten through to you. When we could have cut through all of this crap.
No. No, I don't believe you. There was no moment anymore when we could have come together.
Well, maybe you're right, baby. You can't come together with nothing, and you're nothing. Snapped at Daddy's party. I sat there at Daddy's party and I watched you. I watched you sitting there, and I watched the younger men around you, the men who were going to go somewhere. And I sat there and I watched you, and you weren't there. And it snapped. It finally snapped. And I'm going to howl it out, and I'm not going to give a damn what I do, and I'm going to make the damn biggest explosion you've ever heard.
You'll try it. And I'll beat you at your own game.
Is that a threat, George? Huh?
That's a threat, Martha.
You're going to get it, baby.
Be careful, Martha. I'll tear you to pieces.
You aren't man enough. You haven't got the guts.
Total war.
Total.
All right, Martha, your recitation, please.
What, George?
Our son.
All right. Our son. Our son was born on September 9th, not unlike tonight, though tomorrow, and 21 years ago.
See, I told you.
It was an easy birth.
Oh, no, Martha. You labored. How you labored.
It was an easy birth once it had been accepted, relaxed into.
It's better.
It was an easy birth once it had been accepted, and I was young.
And I was young.
And I was young, and he was a healthy child. A red, bawling child with slippery, firm limbs.
Martha thinks she saw him at delivery.
With slippery, firm limbs and a full head of black, fine, fine hair, which, later, became as blonde as the sun, our son.
He was a healthy child.
And I had wanted a child.
A daughter, a son.
A child. And I had my child.
Our child.
Our child. And we raised him. Yes, we did. We raised him.
With teddy bears and an antique bassinet from Austria. Oh, and no nurse.
Teddy bears and transparent floating goldfish. And a pale blue bed with cane at the headboard when he was old. Cane, which he wore through his tiny hands in his sleeve.
Nightmares.
Sleep. He was a restless child.
Oh, Lord.
Sleep. And a croup tent. A pale green croup tent. And the shining kettle hissing in the one light in the room that one time he was sick. It was 4 days. And animal crackers. And the bow and arrow beneath his bed.
The arrows with the rubber cups at their tips.
At their tips. Which he kept beneath his bed.
Why? Why, Martha?
For fear. For fear of...
For fear. Just that, for fear.
And sandwiches on Sunday nights. And Saturdays? Saturdays, banana boat. A whole peeled banana scooped out on top. With the double line of green grapes for the crew. And stuck to the side of the boat with toothpicks, orange slices. Shields.
And for the oar?
Carrot?
Or a swizzle stick. Whatever was easier.
No, a carrot. And his eyes were green. Green with... If you peered so deep into them. So deep. Bronze. Bronze parentheses around the irises. Such great eyes.
Blue, green, brown.
And he loved the sun. He was tanned before and after everyone, and in the sun his hair became fleece.
Fleece.
Beautiful, beautiful boy.
Absolt domine anima sum minum, fidelum del functorum ab omni vincurio delectorum et gratia.
And school, and summer camp, and sledding and swimming.
Tua ille succurrente meriantor, avadere idicium multionis.
And that one time he broke his arm. How funny it was. But it hurt. How funny. In the field, his very first cow, the first he'd ever seen. And he went to the field, to where the cow was grazing, head down and busy. And he mooed at it. He mooed at it. And the beast, oh surprise, swung its head up and mooed at him, all 3 years of him. And he, startled, stumbled, and he fell. With his poor arm, poor limb.
Et lucis aeterne et justus abitatione mala non timbi.
George cried. Helpless George cried. And I carried the poor lamb, George snuffling beside me. I carried the child, having fashioned a sling, and across the great fields.
In paradisium dedicant tiangile.
And as he grew, he walked evenly between us, a hand out to each of us for what we could offer by way of support, affection, teaching, even love. And those hands still, to hold us off a bit, for mutual protection against George's weakness, and my necessary greater strength, to protect himself and us.
Et lucis aeterne et justus abitatione mala non timbi.
So wise, so wise.
What is this? What do you do? Okay.
So beautiful, so wise.
All truth being relative.
It is true. Beautiful, wise, perfect.
Oh, there's a real mother talking.
I want a child.
Honey,
I want a child.
On principle?
I want a child on the baby. Of course, this state, this perfection couldn't last. Not with George around.
Alexia knew she'd shit.
Be still.
Sorry,
can't you be still?
Dominus vobiscum.
And George tried. A drowning man takes down those nearest, and George tried. Lesser states can't stand those above them. Weakness, imperfection cries out against strength. And George tried.
How did I try, Martha? How did I try?
How did you what? No. No. Our son grew. Up. He is grown up. He is away at school, college. He is fine. Everything is fine.
Oh, come on, Martha. You can't get a story off like that. Now you started to say something, you say it.
No, that's all.
Then I will.
No.
You see, Martha here cuts the story off just when the going gets good. Just when things get a little rough. Now, Martha here is a misunderstood little girl. She really is. Not only does she have a husband who's a bog, younger than she is bog, albeit not only does she have a husband who is bog, she has a tiny problem with spirituous liquors. But she can't get enough.
No more, George.
And on top of all that, poor way down girl. Plus a father doesn't really give a damn whether she lives or dies, who couldn't care less what happens to his only daughter. And on top of all that, she has a son who fought with her every inch of the way, who would not be turned into a weapon against his father, who would not be used as a goddamn club every time Martha didn't get things like she wanted them. Liar! All right. A son who would not disown his father, who came to him for information, for advice, for love that wasn't mixed with sickness. And you know what I mean, Martha. A son who could not tolerate the slashing, braying residue that called itself his mother. Mother ha!
All right, Lee. A son who asked me once if it possibly wasn't true, as he had heard from some cruel boys, maybe, that he wasn't our child, who could not tolerate the shabby failure his father had become.
Lies.
Lies, who won't bring his girlfriends to the house.
In shame of his mother.
Of his father, who writes letters only to me.
Or so you think. To me, at my office.
Liar.
I have a stack of them.
You have no letters.
And you have?
You have no letters. A son who spends his summers away from his family, on any pretext, because he can't stand the shadow of a man flickering around the edges of a house.
A son who spends his summers away. And he does. A son who spends his summers away because there isn't room in a house full of lies, empty bottles, strange men, and a heretic who...
Liar!
Liar!
A son who I have tried to raise as best I can against vicious odds and the corruption of weakness and petty revenges.
A son who is deep in his gut, sorry to have been born.
The one thing I have tried to
dei
You're
fare
an
cani
unscathed
su
through
terra.
the sewer
E
of
bracci
his
tuoi, le
through the
sicurezze
sick
e fare
nights
di
and the
cielo di
pathetic,
me.
stupid days,
And Lucius
through the
and
derision
Terry
and the
and Lucius
laughter,
have a dictionary.
God, the
Oh,
laughter,
non ti dico.
through one failure after another, one failure surrounding another failure, each attempt more numbing, more sickening than the one before. The one person I have tried to raise out of the mire of this vile crushing me, the one light in all of this hopeless darkness, stop it!
Christ Allison, Kid Allison.
Just stop it!
Why, baby?
You can't do this!
Who says?
I say!
Tell us why, baby.
No.
Is this game over?
Yes, it is.
Not by a long shot. Now I've got a surprise for you, Martha. It's about Sonny Jim.
No more, George.
Leave her be.
I'm going to soda! Now I've got some bad news for you, Martha. Some rather sad news. For us, of course.
What is this?
Well, while you were out of the room, while the two of you were out of the room, I don't know where. Hell, you must have been somewhere. While you're out of the room for a while, the doorbell chimed and... Well, I can hardly bring myself to tell you, Martha.
Tell me.
And what it was good old Western Union. A little boy about 70.
Crazy Billy?
That's right, Martha. Crazy Billy. And he had a telegram. And it was for us, and I have to tell you about it.
Why didn't they phone it? Why did they bring it? Why didn't they telephone it?
Some telegrams you have to deliver, Martha. Some telegrams you can't phone.
What do you mean?
I can hardly bring myself to tell you, Martha. I'm afraid her son isn't coming home for his birthday.
Of course he is.
No, Martha.
Of course he is. I say he
He
is.
can't.
He is. I say so.
Martha, our son is dead. He was killed. Late in the afternoon. On a country road. With his learner's permit in his back pocket. He swerved to avoid a porcupine and drove straight into
You
a
can't do
large
that.
tree.
You cannot do that.
I thought you should know.
Oh my God, no.
No. You cannot do that. You cannot decide these things for yourself. I will not let you do that.
We'll have to leave around noon, I suppose.
I will not let you decide these things.
Because there are matters of identification naturally.
No, I will not let you do this. I won't let you do this.
Oh,
Get your hands up.
you don't seem to understand, Martha. I haven't done anything. Now our son is dead. Can't you get that into your head?
No, you can't decide these things.
Lady, please.
Let me go.
Listen! Listen carefully, Martha. There was a telegram. There was a car wreck. And our son is dead. Poof! Just like that. Now how do you like it?
No.
Let her go. She'll be alright now.
No. He is not dead. He is not dead.
He is dead. Kira Allison, Krista Allison, Kira Allison.
You cannot do this. I will not let you do this.
He hasn't decided anything, lady. It's not his choice. He doesn't have the power.
That's right, Martha. I'm not a god. I don't have the power over life and death.
You
do I?
can't kill him. You can't have him die. Lady, please.
There was a telegram.
Show it to me. Show me the telegram.
I ate it.
What did you just say to me?
I ate it. Oh, very good, Martha.
Is that any way to treat her at a time like this, making an ugly goddamn joke about it?
You're not gonna get away with this.
You know the rules, baby. You know the rules.
No.
What are you two talking about?
I can kill him if I want to.
He is our child.
Yes. And you bore him. It was a good delivery.
He is our child.
And
Kill him!
No!
Yes! I think I understand this.
Do you?
Jesus Christ, I think I understand this.
Oh, good for you,
Jesus Christ, I think I understand this.
You have no right. You have no right at all.
I have the right, Martha. We never spoke of it, that's all. I could kill him anytime I want to.
Why?
You broke our rule. You mentioned him. You mentioned him to someone else.
I did not. I never did.
Yes, you did.
Who? You mentioned him to me. Forget. Forget. Sometimes when it's night and it's late and everyone else is talking, I want to mention it. But I hold on. I hold on. I wanted to so often. George, you've pushed it. There's no need for this. You didn't have to kill her.
Requiescat in pace.
Amen. You didn't have to have him die, George.
In memoriam aeternam die Domine.
It wasn't needed.
It'll be done soon. I think the party's over.
You couldn't have any.
We could.
We could.
Home to bed, children. It's away past your bedtime.
Any?
Yes.
You two go now.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd like to.
Good night.
Good night.
You want anything, Martha?
No, nothing.
Alright. Time for bed.
Yes.
Are you tired?
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Sunday tomorrow. All day.
Yes. Did you have to?
Yes.
It was. You had to.
Yes. It was time.
Was
Yes.
cool.
It's late.
Yes.
It'll be better.
I don't know.
It will be. Maybe.
I'm not sure.
No.
I don't suppose maybe we could.
No. No, Mom.
Yes. No.
You alright?
Yes. Mhm.
Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf? Virginia Woolf. Virginia Woolf.
I am George.
Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf?